Thank you. First, concerning your underlying premise related to the exchange rate of the euro, I will not comment on that, especially under the controlling eye of Vice President Conferencia from the European Central Bank. But as to the question of the Greek debt burden, which is indeed a very serious and pertinent question, we need to have a common view on how to reduce the debt burden by the 12th of November Eurogroup meeting, and I'm confident that we will be able to reach that common view. In parallel, or in fact prior to that, the Greek government is first expected to adopt the fiscal package and the package of structural reforms, and then the Greek parliament is asked to endorse these packages as prior actions so that we can proceed towards a decision next Monday on the 12th of November. We are on track in being able to take a decision on the 12th of November. But it will require quite some work still from everybody, including the Greek Parliament, including the EU and IMF representatives.
Thank you. I'm sorry, the point of the debt buyback, is it still the preferred option?
I would expect that we need a combination of elements, and I would certainly not rule out the issue of debt buyback, but it is still premature to say anything definitive on this.
Yes, on that question, as you know, neither the ECB itself or the national central banks of the Eurosystem can violate the treaty in what regards monetary financing, which means that we cannot pass on any profits to another government, in this case Greece, because that would be against the treaty. What we do ourselves, we distribute whatever profits we get, including those, to the governments according to the capital key in the ECB, and each national central bank of the Eurosystem passes on to their own government the profits that they have, including those. The destiny of those profits is then a matter for being decided by the governments themselves and not by the Eurosystem.
Thank you, sir. Any further questions? Bloomberg.
Laurent with Agence France Presse. Of course. The November 12th, this is a question for Commissioner Rehn. So you are expecting a decision on unlocking the next bailout tranche to Greece on November 12th? And if that doesn't happen on November 12th, do you expect, as the Greek Prime Minister has said, for Greece to go into default on November 16th, or can they wait longer?
Thank you. I would not want to speculate on any failure of being able to take the decision on Monday, the 3rd of November. It is indeed important because there is, as is quite well known, there is the need to fill in the financing needs of Greece in mid-November. As I said, both the Eurozone, the IMF, and the Greek government and parliament are now on track in order to be able to take the decision next Monday, the 3rd of November.
Vice President Conferencia, I just wanted to clarify, was there a point in which the collateral did break the ECB rules? It's okay to say there was enough collateral to cover any haircuts, and that there's been since been a clarification on the ratings, but was there a point that you were concerned that there had been a breaking of the rules?
Not concerned, as I mentioned, because the banks involved had in the pool already identified much more collateral than the liquidity they got from the Eurosystem. So at any moment there was no problem. because they had more collateral. That's what I meant by saying that there were no practical implications of the issue, which by now has been clarified and has been overcome.
As Reuters was writing very eagerly and intensively. Concerning the fiscal targets, you have to also read the middle sentences, which refer to the appropriate pace of fiscal consolidation, and they refer to countries that have fiscal space. They should let the automatic stabilizers play their role. This is fully in line with the Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union, and thus you can supplement my previous answer with the elements of the G20 communique, which are in line with the reformed and reinforced Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union.
Thank you, sir. Any further questions? Not
Really clear.
Thank you very much for coming. And let's thank again Mexican presidency organizing. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.